for a competitive junkie like me, golf is a great solution because it smacks you in the face every time you think you have accomplished something.
Oh!
That to me is taking over a lot of that energy and that competitiveness for basketball.
Do you think sometimes that the way you play could shorten your career because you play so hard, you're the nucleus of the success in Chicago? And I don't mean to embarrass you or put you on the spot so you have to diss your partners. But you have to really play hard. Does that hurt you physically?
No, because when I play hard all the time. You know, there's no turn it on here, turn it off here. It's just 110% at all times. So, you know, if I burn out, I burn out. That means my career's short. I go play golf somewhere.
Yeah.
But I just never, in my whole life, I've never paced myself. It's all just go out and do your best. And a lot of people worry about me burning out. And I never had the time to worry about it.
It evolved to be more of a mental challenge for me than a physical. You know, and that's one of the reasons that I still play the game, because I can challenge myself. I never feel that I'm at my best. I feel I still have room to improve. I still set goals for myself to strive for. I'm never complacent with what I've achieved. Even though it's been very successful for me, I still feel I have a lot to prove, not just as a player, but as a person, as a father, to some extent, as a role model in all aspects. So I'm never really too complacent with myself or with what I've achieved. When I get to a point where I feel I can improve as a player, I walk away from the game. I still feel that I have a plateau that, you know, I hadn't reached yet in terms of my skills or my expectations of myself. You know, I'm always going to expect myself to do, you know, certain things or surpass certain things. As long as I believe that, then, you know, my road to success is going to continue to expand.
I mean, what else can I say? The next year I come back, I broke my foot, I was out for 65 games. And when I came back, I wanted to play. You know, here in the doctors, they came up with this whole theory that you can only play 7 minutes a game, but I'm practicing 2 hours a day. You know, I'm saying, well, I don't agree with that math, you know. And back then, it was about whoever had the worst record get the most balls in the ping pong balls, and you know, you can decide what pick you're gonna have. But I didn't care about that. I just wanted to win. I wanted to make the playoffs. You know, I wanted to keep that energy going in Chicago. So I had to go in his office and sit down with him. I said, Jerry, you know, I feel like I should play more than 14 minutes. I'm practicing 2 hours. He says, MJ, I think I have to protect the long term of investment that we've invested in you. And I said, Jerry, I really think I should be able to play. He said, let me ask you this. He said, if you had a headache, and you know, at that time it was about 10% chance that I can re-injure my ankle or my foot. He says, if you have a headache and you got 10 tablets and one of them is coated with cyanide, would you take the Tylenol? And I looked at him, I said, how bad is the headache? Depending on how bad the headache.